Good morning, welcome back. My name's Kirsten. I buy and sell vintage, antiques, collectibles, secondhand, anything I think that I can sell online, on eBay on my website or in antique centres. And today it's Thursday. And my plan is to go to Louth, check on the booths at the antique centre. We've got two booths, one upstairs and one downstairs. I've got a bit of stock ready to take in bags because I didn't want to have to park the car up nearby. I'm just going to park up and then walk down with my bags. And then I'm picking up my new glasses. And then I'll have a little wander around the charity shops before heading home. Can you hear the birds? They're loving it. It's one of those days where the road sounds really loud. But the birds are having a good old tweet. Darren cut the grass for the first time yesterday. So it's all looking really, really neat. I don't know what his plans are today, but he's going to be out in the garden, I'm sure. I'm sure he will be today because the weather forecast is really good. And hopefully I'll be able to get out in the garden this afternoon. I've got some repotting to do, some little seedlings need moving into bigger pots. Maybe some more organising in my greenhouse, that kind of thing. So, yeah, my plan is to get back about lunchtime. Hello again, welcome back. It is Saturday morning, it's 9:30 and I don't know where the week's gone. Thursday I went to Louth, I picked up my glasses. This is one of my pairs of glasses. I went for a bigger pair. And then I've also got some that are very similar to my old ones, like that as well. So I like these are what I'm used to, but I actually like the bigger frames as well. So yeah, I'm very pleased with those. What have I been doing? So I went to the charity shops. I did manage to pick up a couple of things, so I'll show you those. And then yesterday, what did we do yesterday? Oh gosh, I've pricked out more seedlings. I made a lasagna for our lunch. I packed some orders. I did a bit of listing on eBay. Yeah, all of those sort of things, but nothing really worth videoing. Thursday was red hot. When I got back from Louth, I went into the garden and I did prick out some seedlings and stuff. And it was so hot, I was in a t-shirt. Friday, back to thermals again. And then today it's a bit grey and a bit meh, really. So I was up early this morning. I wasn't up early, especially I can't talk today. I went to a little local car boot. I saw it advertised. Started at 8 o'clock, so I was there at 8. But it was only like 6 cars. And one of those was selling new hats and gloves, and one was selling Avon. So there wasn't anything. I bought some onions, some pears, and some eggs. So yeah, wasn't really worth it. But there's a jumble sale in a little while, not too far away, so I thought I might have a little drive over and see what's there. I've also done a little bit of crafting this week. I tried out some more of that metallic on on black, so I thought I'd do some toadstools. I love the way it shimmers. So yeah, pleased with those. Here's the bits that I picked up when I was in Louth on Thursday. I got a picture frame. It's a really old, like, antique one. Can you see? It doesn't have a picture in, and I thought, well, we often find pictures that don't have nice frames, so I got that in ready. So I'll put that to one side until I find a picture that goes with it. I got this picture. It doesn't say where it is. It is signed J.A. Naylor, but I think this is a church in Louth. It says it's been framed in Louth on the back, but with a bit of Google images, I've got a feeling that that is a church in Louth itself. So we'll probably price that up and take it to the antique centre. Sorry, I don't know what the dogs are barking at. I've no idea. There's nothing there. Nothing there at all. And then I got these two, brass pear and a brass apple. Owl, I was going to say then. And they're like little pots. Don't know what you'd put in them, but they're kind of very mid-century looking, aren't they? So there's an apple and a pear. I got some glass candlesticks. I got this pair here. I love the way they sparkle. See that? Because they've got all the ridges all the way around. It makes them sparkle in every direction. So I got a pair of those, and I got a single one like this. There's a sticker that says lead crystal made in EU. But yeah, things like this I may well keep till Christmas time. Another thing that I'll probably keep till Christmas is these two. Love these. Hammered, don't know, hammered stainless steel or pewter. Made in Indonesia, EFTE. The best of, oh, it's tin, banker tin. Aren't they cool? Thought again, they've got that mid-century look about them, haven't they? So I'll probably keep those for Christmas. And then I got these. They're like little mice, but then you turn them upside down and they're like cups. That one's a bit bigger, and that one's like a little shot glass, and they do balance that way around as well. So I thought they were kind of cool. So I'll probably put these two on my website, and the apple and the pear, and keep the others for Christmas. Oh, and I've also got this Folio Society book. I don't know if it's worth anything. The Rare Adventures and Painful Peregrinations of William Whitgo, Folio Society. The sleeve's a bit broken there, and it's been all coated in like a plastic sleeve for some reason, but otherwise it's in good condition. So I got that one. I'll probably put that on the bay, or I might put it on my website. We'll see. Here is the state of play in the greenhouse. These are all ones that I'd pricked out of my seedlings. Look at these tiny, tiny ones. A few more there. These are the ones I still need to do. And then these are things that were from last year that I need to sort out. And this one, I've got pots, which I think I'm going to drag out soon, put outside. And then there's some things that I should definitely just throw away. So I went to the jumble sale. It was in a church. There wasn't a lot for me. I think if you were a clothes reseller, you probably would have done all right. There was loads and loads of clothes piled up. I got a few bits. Tiny amount. I will show you later. But now I need to get on with repotting and organising my greenhouse. Guess what? It's Sunday. I got so absorbed. I pricked out all my seedlings and then I got rid of all of the dead, and then I did a whole load more new seeds, and then I got some trays out ready to do more seeds today. So by the time that was done, I was like, oh, I can't do any vlogging. I can't do any vlogging. I'm the worst vlogger in the world this week. But hey, I thought I'd show you quickly the bits that I picked up from that jumble sale that we went to. I just got a few baskets because I do like little job lots of baskets on eBay. They seem to go all right. You put sort of 10 of these together and you might get 20 quid. So if you can get them cheap enough, it's worth it. So I'll start that job lot off. A couple of bits of pottery. I got this, which is rather nice. Just a handcrafted bit. It is marked K Hall, but it's just like written. Can you see that? Don't know if you can. Anyway, really pretty. Love that. So, and then this very mid-century looking plant pot's got a hole in the bottom. It says made in Norway. Isn't that lovely? So I was having that. And then this, I'm going to be looking out for these this year because I really like little pictures. So diddy little picture. It says miniature reproduction of an oil painting by Carol Shimin, Isle of Man. So I thought that was rather sweet. Oh, and I just picked up a little pair of earrings, and without my loop, so just with my glasses on, I thought I could see there was a mark, and I thought, oh, it's just a slight chance that that's gold. They were 50p, but with my loop, I think it was just little indentations. It wasn't any kind of mark, but it was worth a gamble for 50p. Okay, well, we're going out this morning. We're going to go and have a perambulation. I don't want to say that word. So I haven't done anything with my hair because it's going to be a hat on, I think. It's quite cold. It's quite grey and misty looking, but we really need to get more exercise. So we're going to go out and have a walk. On, so I've got hat hair, but who cares? It's Sunday. I'm not going anywhere apart from in the garden. I'm going to go and do some more seeds. Some more arrived yesterday. Darren bought me some red echinacea and some honesty. So thank you to, I think it was Dave, he said he'd send me some, but I've got some now. So thank you so much. I've just looked at the packet. It was white echinacea, not red echinacea. I think I've already got some red echinacea. And I've got a feeling I tried to do white echinacea before and it didn't germinate, so we'll give it a go. So here are all the ones that I've pricked out so far. And then I've got these trays out ready to fill up for all the seeds that I need to do. There are so many. So these are the new ones that Darren got me. And this is absolutely full. So there's lots of packets of ones where I've started them. Then there are all the ones in here for March. Oops, all of those. So I better get busy. I'll see you on the other side, because guaranteed once I get stuck into this, I won't be thinking about vlogging, and I'll have filthy hands, so I won't be touching my phone. So these are all the seeds that I've done today. More that I can't really remember what they are. Agastache, 2 lots of them. Nicotiana. Didn't realise I'd done 2 the same. Oh well. Amaranthus, Californian poppy, phlox, 3 different sorts. Honesty, gypsophilia, gazanias, those white echinacea, cosmos, and a pink salvia. So they'll join the others in the conservatory later. I'm wondering if I made a mistake labelling them up. Never mind. So that's been a productive morning in the greenhouse. It's now 1:30. Darren's watching some football and the dogs are having cuddles. Things I need to do. Well, I've got parcels to pack. eBay seems to have switched itself on. We've had one of those weeks where eBay switches itself off and you get virtually no sales, but it switched itself back on again. So I want to pack orders this afternoon because tomorrow we have got the auction viewing. So if I can get the bulk of them done today, then it saves me in the morning when we've got to go do that. So that's my plan this afternoon, and I've also got to add a few bits to my website that I picked up and I'm going to put on. So if you're interested, go and have a little look. What have we sold on eBay? Oh, we sold a couple of things that I'd taken off my website. So over the last few weeks, I've been going through my website. Anything that's been on there a long time, I sort of think about it, whether I want it on there still or whether I put it on the bay. There's a few things that I've put onto eBay. One of them was the it's an ice bucket, but in the shape of a military drum. So that one sold quite quickly. I'd offered you a little wooden tea chest thing. That sold as well, so I've got that to pack. One of the PG Tips tins, that sold. I've still got one on my website, so if you're interested, there is still one on there. Yeah, I might do a bit of crafting. There's some time left at the end of the day. This last couple of weeks feels like it's all been up in the air, but I think it's just our routine's been a bit all over the place. I've been out and about a bit more. Darren's been out and about a bit more. So we haven't been in the house quite as much. We had some sunshine. I think maybe that's discombobulated me. Lovely as it was, I'm not complaining, but yeah. And obviously Darren had to do that big job in the garden that we weren't expecting. Reinforcing the boundaries for Benji. We love him, but he's hard work. He's also the one that can cause disagreements, let's say. He had on the same day as he escaped out the hedge, he also started a fight with Eddie, which was not very nice. And then the other morning he had a go at Jenny. I don't think she felt it, to be fair, because she's got really thick fur, especially around her neck here. It's like a lion's mane, and he went for her. And I just picked him up and put him out in the garage. But yeah, it just makes your heart go, because the last thing you want is your dogs fighting. But yeah, it's just one of those things when you've got dogs. It happens occasionally, but it's not all that nice. So it just means we've got to keep an eye on them all the time, which is why when we're going out and about at the moment, we take Dave with us, because he's new to the pack and we don't want to leave him alone with the others. So he gets the extra bit of going out and about, which is lucky for him. Jenny wouldn't want to go out very far, and the boys they're too much like hard work. We take them down the lane or in the garden, but we're not taking them into towns and stuff. That's just asking for trouble. I hope you've enjoyed the video, whatever's in it, I don't know. But all my videos are gentle videos about my life as a vintage seller, what we get up to with the dogs, the garden, etc, etc. So if that interests you, then please think about subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything and it really does help me. And if you click on the little notification bell, you'll get a notification when a new video goes up. Darren's video was out Saturday morning, I think. So if you haven't seen it, then please go ahead and watch his video about the garden, etc. There is a link to his channel in my description box, alongside a link to my website and social media, etc, etc. Thank you so much for all your support. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.